The Voice Australia winner Sam Perry brought his A-game every single week on the show, but still his journey was marred with controversy right up to the very end. More than 1 million viewers voted in last night's Live Grand Finale, which saw Sam beat out fellow Team Kelly member Bella Paige, 16. But despite proving he's got the talent week in and week out, to this day there are still a handful of trolls who say he's not worthy of the title. I keep hearing the word controversy and controversial artist, but I like to think of it as I more started a conversation, Sam told The Fix in an exclusive interview after his grand finale win. But I am looping and it's different, but there's rules in place and I haven't broken any of them. It was just nice to bring something fresh to the show. If anything, the 28-year-old's happy that he's brought attention to his art form and opened doors for other artists like himself to come forward and showcase their talent. At the end of the day, I'm cool with it. Let them debate. I'm here to educate people on the way music can go and how far we can push it, he also told The Fix last month. My artistry is redesigning a piece of music I've been given, with every instrument, instead of just the lead vocal. I don't see how that is an advantage. I'm just doing more, and putting more out on the line, so I think it's more interesting. But because we don't know what the equipment is, it's seen as unfair. I'm just different. And it's this point of difference that has him booked on a flight to meet Kelly Rowland's people in the US. So take that, haters. Congratulations. How did it feel waking up to headlines that you had won The Voice Australia? I'm not gonna lie, I didn't wake up. But it's great. It's all been a whirlwind at the moment. It's just been crazy, but obviously I'm proud of what I've done. I stay true to myself as an artist. I hope I've inspired a bunch of kids to follow in my footsteps. In our chat last week, you said your money was on the other three. So were you surprised when Sonia announced you as the winner? Absolutely, yeah. I didn't see any of it coming. I hear there were about 1 million votes last night, which is really insane. I'm still the same. I just enjoy the performance aspect of it all, and I showed up to perform, and people liked it. Bella was so gracious in defeat. Did you guys have a Team Kelly moment backstage after the show? Yeah, I spent a lot of time with Bella going through this whole thing together. She's so young and fantastic at what she does, she's got a fantastic voice, it's phenomenal. It's happy and it's sad at the same time. They've worked just as hard as me to get to where we are. Unfortunately, there can only be one winner, and I'm proud to call myself the winner. But just being in the final, you gotta remember that 3,000 people auditioned, and to be in the top 4 is just a prize in itself. Your They Don't Care About Us duet with Kelly went off, you opened and closed the show. How did it feel to take the stage with her? It was just great. I'm actually more comfortable when Kelly's in the room than when she's not. So it's just an amazing feeling. I just wanted to go out there and do my best. The song meant a lot if you give it energy and passion. And that's exactly what we did. I was getting used to closing the show. I think that was the 4th time I closed it. DATA-REACTROOT equals data react DATA-REACT-CHECKSUM equals 511,986,914 data react react MT 4 react MT 5 react MT 6. Was that an indication throughout the competition that you were maybe a fan favorite? Because you were opening and closing at times. I never looked at it that way. I like to look at it as my performances had a lot of energy, so it made sense putting me at the end. But I didn't see it as competition. I just liked showing up to do my thing and my looping. Talk us through your new single Trust Myself. You wrote it yourself as opposed to previous winners, right? Yeah, I co-wrote it with a producer here in Sydney. I just told Universal that, if they were going to write a pop song for me, that I didn't have a connection with, then it's not going to work well. And they listened. to obviously come up with the 3 songs and work on my parts around this week's episode, and also write my single in the last 3 days. It's been a crazy week. But I hear overnight we hit 4 in the charts already. I think all 10 of my songs at the moment are in the top 20 or top 50, so everything is going gangbusters. People are liking it, so that's great. Fortunately, you've copped some hate on social media throughout the camp. How have you learnt to silence the noise? I keep hearing the word controversy and controversial artist, but I like to think of it as I more started a conversation. But I am looping and it's different, but there's rules in place and I haven't broken any of them. I hope I've inspired some kids to get out there and think outside the box. I know Australia's got some fantastic vocal loopers. You know, it was nice to bring something fresh to the show. I often wonder, when people say negative comments online, would they rather me not be in the show? But to be honest, I don't even spend much time online. I tweet some things, but that's my fiancé tweeting on my behalf. I can't be bothered. I've got headphones on and my music,